Number 6, correlation and distribution function. In this unit, we are going to learn correlogram, autocorrelation, cross correlation, and their properties of autocorrelation, cross correlation. As well, we will learn some distribution functions like normal distribution, Gaussian distribution, and Rayleigh distribution. So these three distribution functions we will learn in this unit. So first point is correlogram. So correlogram, or before that we will see what is correlation. The meaning of correlation is co means two and relation means some sort of relationship. So if one signal changes, then how other signal will change, that is indicated by the correlation. The change in one variable or one signal results the change in the, and then how other signal will also change, that thing is nothing but the correlation. So it is a statistical term used to indicate relation between two signals. Or change in one signal, how other signal change, that is given by the correlation. Now we have one thing called as correlogram. So it is a simple one plot. It is nothing but graph. You can say graph or plot of one signal with respect to another signal. The plot of one signal with respect to another signal is called correlogram. The plot of one signal with respect to another signal is called as correlogram. That means on x-axis we have one signal and on y-axis we have another signal. And if we plot this x1t versus x2t, we will get correlogram. So it is a plot of one signal with respect to another signal. Now we have a few cases. So case number 1, that if I get a correlogram like a straight line passing through origin having slope 1. If my correlogram is a straight line passing through origin with slope 1. With slope 1. So this line has a slope 1. Then in that case, the correlogram, if we get this type of correlogram, then in that case x1t equal to x2t. The two signals are same signals. If correlogram is a straight line passing through origin with slope 1, then two signals are same signal. Then case 2, if my correlogram is a straight line passing through origin with slope -1. With slope -1. Here the line has slope -1. On x-axis we have one signal x1t, on y-axis we have another signal x2t. If I get such type of correlogram, then in that case x1t equal to minus of x2t, or you can say x2t equal to minus of x1t. So they are the same signals, but they have opposite amplitudes. Example like x1n equal to 341 and x2n equal to -3, -4, -1. If I plot the correlogram, I will get this type of correlogram. This example I have given for the discrete signal. You can have the continuous signal also. Then third case is if I get a phase shift of 90 degree. Sorry, third case is if I get the correlogram as one circle. If my correlogram is one circle. If my correlogram is one circle. If my correlogram is one circle, then in that case, the two signals have 90 degree phase shift. If correlogram is a circle, then two signals have 90 degree phase shift. If I get the ellipse, case number 4, if I get the ellipse as my correlogram, if I get the ellipse as my correlogram like this, so this is one ellipse, then in that case two signals, we can say that two signals have some phase shift. That phase shift is dependent on the ellipse, have some phase shift. Also we can have that information that the two signals are generated from the same source and have some phase shift. So that was case number 4. Now case number 5 is if my correlogram contains random points, or you can say some scattered points are there in the correlogram. In the correlogram plot, if I have some scattered points, like here is one point, 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 everywhere like this, some random points are there. If I get such type of correlogram, I cannot join these points with some smooth graph or with some linear graph, or that means that graph is not proper in shape. Then in such case the two signals are uncorrelated. That means there is no specific relationship. Uncorrelated. That means there is no specific relationship between two signals. No specific relation between two signals. So case number 1, if positive slope with slope value as 1, that means the two signals are same signal. If negative slope with slope as -1, straight line passing through origin, then in that case x1t equal to minus of x2t. Third case, if I get one circle, that means they have how much phase shift? 90 degree phase shift. The two signals have 90 degree phase shift. Fourth, if I get the ellipse type of shape in my correlogram, then in that case the two signals have some phase shift. They have some phase shift. And if I get some scattered points in the correlogram, then they are uncorrelated and there is no specific relation between two signals. So now let's start with questions. Question number 1, plot correlogram of cos 2 pi t and 2 cos 4 pi t. So I have to plot the correlogram between these two signals. So very simple steps. Just follow these steps, you can plot the correlogram. So you should have the table. Before plotting the correlogram, you should have the table. So first column will be T, second column will be your signal, first signal, and third column contains the third signal. So let's try to plot it. So in first column I will take some values of t. On second column my first signal, and on third column my second signal, cos 4 pi t. 2 cos 4 pi t is the third signal, second signal. Okay. Now take some values of t. So let us take t as 0, then cos 0 is 1. Here 2 cos 0, that means 2 into 1, 2. Okay. Now let's take t value as 1 by 4. So what will be the value? Cos 2 pi into 1 by 4. T value I have taken 1 by 4. So this becomes cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0, and this will be 2 cos 4 pi. T value I have taken 1 by 4. So this is nothing but cos pi. Cos pi is minus 1 into 2 minus 2. Now third, let us take t value as 1 by 2. So this will be cos 2 pi into 1 by 2. That means how much? Cos pi is minus 1, and this will be cos 4 pi into 1 by 2. That means cos 2 pi. Cos 2 pi is 1. 1 into 2, 2. Okay, so I got some coordinates. Now I can plot the parallelogram. Now listen carefully. You may get confused if you do not listen now. So parallelogram is the graph of x1t versus x2t. So on x-axis x1t, on y-axis x2t. I will take some scale. Here is 0, 1, 2, 3. Here is 1. I will increase the scale. And 1, 2, 3. Here is 2. Then here minus 1. Here minus 1. And let us say this is minus 2. Okay. So now I have x1t versus x2t. Now listen carefully. Forget about this first column. Just think about second column and third column. So third, this thing. What are the coordinates? 1, 2. Now 1, 2. 1, 2 is here. So this is the first point. Then second coordinate 0, minus 2. 0, minus 2. 0, minus 2 means this coordinate. And third coordinate is minus 1, 2. Minus 1, 2 means this coordinate. So now I got some points. Now I can plot the parallelogram. So this is the parallelogram graph. This is the parallelogram graph. You can have more points to plot the parallelogram. So this is the expected parallelogram plot. Okay. So forget about this first column. You get the coordinates here 1, 2, 0, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. Just plot these coordinates like xy coordinates. You will get the parallelogram. So very easy technique to plot the parallelogram. Now let's take one more question. Plot parallelogram of u of t and u of t. So we need to plot u of t versus u of t. So here t, then u of t, and then u of t. We already know the sketch of unit step function. This is the sketch of unit step function. From case number 1, we should get one straight line passing through origin with slope 1. Okay. If I take some negative value of t, So what is value of unit step function? 0. Let us say at t equal to -2, the value is 0, 0. So I got the coordinates. 0, 0 are the coordinates. Now if I take some positive value of t, let's say 2, then u of t has value 1, 1. So I got one more coordinates, 1, 1. So as some coordinates are available, I can plot the correlogram. So coordinates are 0, 0, x-axis u of t, y-axis u of t, and coordinates are 1, 1. So just join this, you will get your correlogram. So this is the correlogram, straight line having slope 1, because we have plotted two same signals, u of t and u of t. Now let us take one more question, and you have to tell me what will be the correlogram. So plot correlogram of sin 2 pi t and cos 2 pi t. What is the relation between sin 2 pi t and cos 2 pi t? Pi by 2. Pi by 2 means we have the phase shift 90 degree. 90 degree phase shift means we will get one circle. Yes or no? The plot of correlogram will be one circle. Now let's try to plot. So here you take t, then first signal sin 2 pi t, second signal cos 2 pi t. So first you must prepare the table. Don't directly jump to plot, go for the plot. First of all, you should have the table, then you should have the coordinates, then you go for the plotting of correlogram. Otherwise, plotting of correlogram will be very, very difficult. Okay, now let's take some values of t. Let's say 0 and sin 0, 0, cos 0, 1. So I got the coordinates 0, 1. Now let's take t value as 1 by 4. So this will be sin pi by 2, sin pi by 2 is 1, and this will be cos pi by 2, cos pi by 2 is 0. So I got the coordinate as 1, 0. Then let's take t value as 1 by 2. So this will be sin pi is 0, but here cos pi and cos pi value is -1. So here the coordinates are 0, -1. So we can have the same x coordinates but different y coordinates also in my correlogram plot. It's not like that x and y should be different for each values. X can be same, y can be different, or x can be different, y can be same in the correlogram plot. Let's take t value as 3 by 4. So this will be sin 3 pi by 2. T I have taken 3 by 4. So sin 2 pi into 3 by 4, 2, 1. That means sin 3 pi by 2, sin 3 pi by 2 is -1. And this is cos 3 pi by 2, cos 3 pi by 2 is 0. So now coordinates are -1, 0. So these are the coordinates available. पहला ये component 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, -1, -1, 0. So these are the coordinates. Once we have the coordinates, it's become very easy to plot the correlogram. Let's start. X-axis x1t, that means sin 2 pi t, y-axis x2t, that means cos 2 pi t, and as per as we should get one circle. So first coordinates are 0, 1. 0, 1 is located here. This is 0, 1. Then second coordinates are 1, 0. 1, 0 is located here. Then third coordinates are 0, -1. 0, -1 is located here. And fourth coordinate is -1, 0. -1, 0 is located here. So these are the four coordinates. just join these coordinates, so we will get one circle. So when the two signals have 90-degree phase shift, we get the circle as the Coriotogram. So this is the plot of Coriotogram. Okay, thank you.